What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Holley, the Askarian Knight, back with another episode of Overcoming Pain and Adversity, the AAMP way. In our last episode, we stepped deep into emotional detachment, so the discipline of staying connected to your mission while staying disconnected from everybody else's chaos. Before that, in episode 9, we talked about internal boundaries, so protecting your identity, your energy, and your focus. But today, we step into the phase that decides whether you lead your life or your life leads you. Because once you learn how to protect your inner world, like we talked about in episode 9, and detach from the outer world, like we talked about in episode 10, there's only one direction that's left. So with that being said, before I talk about how to lead your emotions, your environment, and every room you walk into, I need you to understand this. Most people think commanding a room is about loud energy, big presence, dominance, intimidation, and trying to be the biggest voice in the space. But that's not command. That's insecurity in a costume. True command is internal. You don't walk into a room trying to take over. You walk in already in control over yourself. Because here's the truth. You can't command the room if you can't command the voice inside of you. So here's my 3 fields of command that every leader must master. Field number 1, emotional command. You need to understand that you are the thermostat, not the thermometer. Why? Because too many people walk into the day reacting to moods, tones, pressure, and energy. Command mode flips all of that. Why? Because you decide the internal temperature before the world even touches you. So this means you speak with intention, you move with presence, you respond with strategy, and you direct your emotional state. You don't negotiate with it. Because emotional command is identity command. You don't force emotions, you lead them. Field number 2, environmental command. So a leader doesn't enter environments, a leader shapes them. Most people adapt to whatever the room they walk into. Command mode says this: walk into the room and bring the identity the room needs. Environmental command means you control the pace, you control your energy, you control your presence, you control the standard you walk with, and you decide the energy you allow and what you shut down. And here's the real power behind this. When your presence is grounded, people shift around you, not the other way around. This is why the world follows leaders with calm intensity, because they create gravity. Field number 3, room command. So this means your presence should speak before your mouth ever does. Room command has nothing to do with ego. It's about alignment between your posture, your attention, your tone, your discipline, and your character. It's knowing I don't need to be loud to be heard. I don't need to dominate to lead. I don't need validation to move, because real power is silent until it needs to speak. And when it speaks, the room always listens. Here's the 5 laws of my Askarian Command Code. And remember this, these are the laws that I teach parents, coaches, entrepreneurs, and leaders all across the planet. Law number 1, calm is your weapon. Chaos expects chaos back. But calmness confuses the enemy. Your stillness is your sharpest blade. Law number 2, the first word sets the field. Your first word sets the tone. The first breath sets the emotional landscape of the conversation. Leaders don't rush, they anchor. Law number 3, proximity is power. Don't give close access to people who drain your focus, your momentum, or your peace. Command mode starts with controlled access. Law 4, silence is direction. You lead more by what you choose not to respond to than what you react to. Silence is guidance. Law 5, presence before performance. People follow who you are before they follow what you say. Command the presence, then command the moment, then command the mission. Here's my Askarian command formula, real time I use when stressed, experiencing chaos or tension. Number 1, pause, meaning don't react, don't panic, don't interrupt the automatic pattern. Number 2, ground yourself. So slow your breath, drop your shoulders, return to center. Number 3, assess. What's the environment asking for? So what identity is needed right now? Number 4, decide. So act from purpose, not pressure. Number 5, execute, meaning move with intentional energy and controlled presence. Why do I say this? Because command is never emotional, it's strategic. Here's the truth most people never learn. You don't need permission to command your life. You only need alignment within yourself. You don't rise by control, you rise by composure. Leadership is not loud, leadership is precise. So with that being said, here's my 7-day command mode challenge for you. Number 1, set your emotional temperature every morning before the world even speaks to you, because you can control your own identity if you do this. Number 2, choose one moment each day to lead with calm command, not silence. Number 3, walk into every room with posture and attention. Number 4, respond slower but sharper. Number 5, shut down one draining access point this week. Number 6, speak with clarity, not clutter. And number 7, journal. Where did I lead the moment, and where did I let the moment lead me? As I close this episode, I want you to remember this. Episode 9, you learned how to protect your inner world. In episode 10, you learned how to detach from the outer world. Now here in episode 11, you learned how to command every world you step into. Because presence isn't an accident, it's discipline in motion. So stay tuned for what's coming up next in episode number 12, because now that you know how to command the room, I'm going to teach you how to shift a person's entire emotional state without ever raising your voice or losing your peace. And as I always say, you keep watching and I'm going to keep cranking. Stay tuned for what's coming up next. I'll see you on the next one.